Hi everyone, by the way, I am Dominise, and for today's video, I am going to discuss the certain contemporary issue, which is the teenage pregnancy. So here are the outline of my report. The first one is of course the introduction, the risk factors, causes, effects of teenage pregnancy, prevention, conclusion, and the last one is the references. So let's go first with the introduction. So teenage pregnancy is defined as occurring between 13 and 19 years of age. There are, however, girls as young as 10 who are sexually active and occasionally become pregnant and give birth. So this certain issue, which is the teenage pregnancy, are familiar na sa tua since this issue are very rampant and common especially sa tong country. So, from the word itself, teenage, so meaning from 13 to 19 years old, which are sexually active and occasionally become pregnant and give birth. So, we have five factors or risk factors of teenage pregnancy. So, the first one is being from a single parent home. The second one is living in a home with frequent family conflict. The third one is early sexual activity, of course. Usa ni siya sa risk factors. Why? It is because once na kanang early ta ma-engage sa sexual activity, meaning there is a great possibility na sayo sad maburos. And then the next one is early use of alcohol and drugs and low self-esteem. So what causes teenage pregnancy? So the first one is lack of information about sexual and reproductive health rights. Health and rights, I mean. So usa nga cause sa teenage pregnancies kanang we are lack of information about sexual intercourse. That's why ang school karon, different schools nag-implement of sex education for us um, to be educated about sex. Uh, yeah. And then the second one is inadequate access to service tailored to young people. The third one is family, community, and social pressure to marry. The fourth one is the sexual violence. Then child early and forced marriage, which can be both a cause and as a consequence. So, ang forced marriage can be a cause of teenage pregnancy if ano if there is a forced marriage, so legal na sila uh, having a sexual activity, so therefore na siya possibility na sayo sad siya maburos, and then can be a consequence because and I was sa in a way na naman family na conservative, so once ila ang anak mabuntis og sayo, so ila na silang ipa forced marriage para sa reputasyon sila ang pamilya. And then the last one is lack of education or school dropout. So usa sad ni siya na cause sa teenage pregnancy kanang wala na nag-eskwela or nag drop out. And then the next one is the effects of teenage pregnancy. So the first one, of course, education interrupted. So once mabuntis na gani, so syempre or maminyo og sayo, syempre maundang na sad ang pag-eskwela. So maapektuhan ang edukasyon. And then health risk. So naay possibility na magkasakit ka, maapektuhan nimo ang health, and then maternal mortality, premature birth, and stillbirth. So, the next one is prevention. So, we all know that prevention is better than cure. So, we have two two best ways to prevent teenage pregnancy. So, the first one is sexual abstinence. So, para ma-prevent na to ang early pregnancy, so likayan na to ay ang sexual activity or sexual intercourse para walay maburos. But if if gusto jud mo try kay because of curiosity, sulay og sex, you can, but you have to use contraceptive techniques like you can use condom or pills and other contraceptives that can prevent in pregnancy. The next one is conclusion. It is known that girls who become pregnant at a certain age will face increased medical risk, and if the pregnancy is taken to term, there are also increased medical risk for their babies. So, we all know that as what I have said earlier, na once ang sayo gani na ay sayo mabuntis ang sa ka teenager, so naa siya possibility na maapektuhan ang iyang health, and not just sa mother but pwede sad siya ma-inherit sa baby. And then we also know that teenage mothers and their children can suffer from poor life outcomes. Of course, if sayo maminyo o sayo mabuntis, so ang syempre ang outcome ana niya is maglisod jud. It's because walay takong trabaho ang and then wala sad nakahuman og eskwela, so dili makapangita og sakto nga trabaho. That's why likayan nato ang teenage pregnancy for us to have a better life, a better future, and para sad sa atong future babies na dili sila magkalisod puhon. And these are the references or the sources na akong gigamit sa akong report. And that's it. So again, good afternoon and thank you for listening.